Hi, I'm Mark Cleghorn and welcome to the Photographer Academy, and today we're talking coupons. SMUGMUG Business Plan has an amazing feature which is called coupons. It allows us to make 5 different elements up to be able to use them to help us promote and sell our photographs. Remember, SMUGMUG Business is all about making money and using the coupons specifically around either free shipping, looking at print credits if we're looking to include them within our session fees, looking at a discount rate and money off, and of course being able to just give them away without earning any profit to the likes of friends and family. But those coupons are there to really make our business kind of come alive in those quiet times, or just when you think a photograph is going to be a little bit dead for sales, it's a time to actually bring that gallery alive again. So whether you're using them straight off the bat, right from the beginning of your session or your event, or later on in the image career, as it were, so 6 months or 12 months down the line, coupons are very simple to use and set up, and great to actually get out to the client around those times to help us earn the extra money from the photograph. So without delay, I think we just get straight into the session. So you're going to want to get started with coupons straight away. However, it's only available to the business package. So as long as you're aware of that, we can kind of move forward. So we go to the icon at the top and just click onto the account settings. Remember, this site is just one that we're building this series of films about SMUGMUG. And to get there to coupons, we need to go to business. Then we click on to making money. And this is where coupons lives. Now remember, this is just a trial account. We are going to get some problems when we click onto the manage. And it means that we've got to go in there and put some credit card information and so on. So clicking back on the breadcrumb, back into account settings, clicking onto me, clicking into subscription, and you can see this is where we go in and fill the information, including our credit card, of course. Now you might ask, why do we need a credit card in here? And because obviously we're selling photographs. It's there just to cover any discounts that we may be giving. If you do by mistake give free shipping and the total order profit doesn't cover the shipping with it, then obviously somebody's going to be paying for it, and that's going to be charged, and that charge is going to be coming back to you. The same is if you offer too much discount, and again, if there's not enough profit there, then the credit card is going to be charged to actually cover that. So I don't have to get this trial account started straight away. I'm just going to use one of my other test accounts. This is the one that I use on kind of webinars and demonstrations and so on. So the first thing we're going to do once more is click onto the icon, click into account settings, and of course then navigate to where we get to the business, making money, and straight into coupons. So clicking into manage. Now as you can see here, there's some old ones here, ones that we've made up during other exhibitions and webinars. Now you've got to remember that you can never really get rid of a coupon. All the difference is that they expire. So that's the way they kind of disappear off here. You've basically got 5 options. The free shipping, which obviously covers the free shipping cost, at cost, so there's no profit involved, so it's ideal for friends and family. You've got a percentage off, which basically allows you to give a discount off the price list. And then you've got money off, which will give you a set amount off the order. And then finally, you've also got the print credit, which is ideal if you're selling a session with X amount of images. So let's go ahead and make a new coupon. And to begin with, let's just click into title, and let's just make a New Year offer. New Year offer 2014. I'm just going to add in some text. Just paste that in there. And now you can see on the right hand side it mimics everything that we've put in on the left hand side. I'm just going to fill in the code now. So this is a unique code to it, and then it's the coupon type. So it's the different styles of coupon that we want to give. So amount, percent, at cost, print credit, and free shipping, of course. So we can get up and running straight away. Let's make a percent off. And at this stage, we just need to fill in the amount of discount that we want to give. In this case, it's 25%. I've got a choice here to put the up to or not. This is more to do with the print credit and things really, which we'll see that later. Now, allow this coupon to cover shipping. I don't want to tick that because I want to make sure it's just going to be covering a discount off the order. Then across onto the currency, I want to create into British sterling, that's where I'm based. And of course, if I had clients in America and I wanted often a coupon I was going to be printing perhaps in America as well, I could change that into the US dollar. So I want to click on to valid from, click on to today's date, and then I want to click on to an expire date. And let's say we're only going to give them a short offer. Usually, of course, this is going to be planned out weeks and months ahead as far as a promotion. So you're ready to go live, let's say on New Year's Day. So it's a great way to actually get out in a mail blast. Is there a minimum purchase? Well, I can apply that, of course. I can click on, say, £100, and that means they've got to spend £100 to get the 25% off. In this case, though, I'm going to click on the no minimum. Now, maximum use, of course, this means that I can kind of control how many times it's used. So it could be the first 10 clients get to use it, and then it expires itself. So it just allows us to kind of control it, so it's not going to be used anymore. But of course, this is going to be a promotional thing, so I don't want to actually have a limit. So this is where I would put a restriction onto galleries. Just by doing that, by clicking on to choose galleries, it's specific to the client files that I want to include. So by going into the client galleries, this case we'll do the portrait galleries, clicking onto the galleries we want to use. So for instance, I don't want to apply it to a recent session perhaps, so there's a perfect excuse to kind of leave them out because they might not have had a view in yet, or they've only just had their view in, or they've just had their order with it, so we can kind of leave them out of the mix with that and so on. So that's where you can see the restrictions. It doesn't matter how many galleries I want to choose, just going back, click into client files again, click into weddings, and then just go and choose those as well, and click onto those, and they're just added into that restriction of galleries again. And so that's how simple it is. Always double check it, because we can't delete the coupon. Once it's made, it's going to be there. So I've given its name, I've given description. I always try and paste in my text from the likes of Word, so there's no spelling mistakes there and so on. I always try and actually show a member of the team as well, just in case it's wrong. Making sure the code's correct, the percentage off, the amount that we're going to be given, of course, up to the value if we're going to include that, but we're not in this instance. It's not going to cover the shipping cost, British sterling, and that's our kind of coupon voucher offer, how it would look. So let's go into that. We'll just go save coupon. So that code is already used, in fact, so let's just change a new code, and then we save coupon. So just by going to sort and date created, we can see right down here is our New Year offer 2014. So that's ready for us to use, so I can send this out to clients into email or e-blast. I can even put it on our site. A quick trick to do that is to make up a little bit of a discount code, and with the kind of the code on the front, I've made that already for the new 2014. So let me go into make my master. And this means that I can just go in and change my code straight away, and then I can change it to the code that I want to use. Turn that into a JPEG, of course. Just give it a name. Just call that 2014. Press save. Press OK. Now, why have I done that? Well, it's because I want to put this onto the front page of my website. So I just click onto the home page. You might have seen that image is already on the front there. I'm going to put the new graphic there with that photograph. So just going into organize. I want to go into my other folder, which is basically where all my SMUGMUG site images are. Just going to upload, just going to go and grab that image. And there's my offer 2014. Just dragging that into the window, of course. It's uploaded straight away, clicking done. That's just posting in a minute anyway, so if I just press done to that a second. Then it's just going to come back to my home page by clicking onto the icon and clicking home page. Then go to customize, customize site. And this is home page I want to adjust. Then it's going to click onto tools, which is the options. And then I want to choose that photograph. So first of all, click the X to get rid of it. Then click in that to come back into the other folder. Navigate then to actually find that image. There it is. I'm going to publish now. And that's now a quick way to tell everybody who's visiting the site. There's the code there and how much money they're going to save, as well as the expiry date. So you've got to think about how you're using these codes. There's no point in coming up with coupons if you're not going to promote them. So they're perfect for weddings, of course. We can talk about that now in a minute as far as the discount kind of off. But let's come back into the coupons. So clicking onto that icon again, clicking onto account settings, back into the business, making money, and then of course clicking onto the manage coupons. And then just click onto new coupon. So let's look at the different types of coupon. Now we just talked about the percentage off, of course. That goes without saying, it's a discount off the amount. We'll have a look how the client sees it now in a minute. As far as the amount off is concerned, that speaks for itself. I can type in whatever I want. Could be stupidly 500 or £10 or $10 off. So let's just give it a code, discount. Coming up with our British sterling. They can see how that changes itself. Now, a £10 off could be a special one-off to a client as a bit of a thank you, or off a specific photograph. They might have kind of suggested that they wanted a wall print and they just need that little bit of push to actually go and be able to afford it and buy it. So we can just go ahead and actually add that amount in. So we can just give them the discount code for, let's say, £20. And a couple of weeks down the line, of course, if you're lucky, then they're going to actually go ahead and place the order. As far as the at cost is concerned, there's no money being earned from us at all at this point, because it is a cost at the lab, so be careful on that. So this would be more used for my friends and family if it was a friend's wedding, a birthday party. And this is obviously where I don't want to actually earn any money from my family, of course. Or if you're working, of course, with certain charities. The next one is the print credit. Specifically for photographers, I suppose, if you're including prints within the session. So the session might be £200, and that includes the likes of £150 worth of prints. Then you just turn the amount into £150, and then that coupon can be directly related to the products that you're selling or to a specific client or gallery. Now remember, we've got this option here to allow this coupon to cover shipping. Be careful, this will be charged to you by SMUGMUG if the client hasn't spent enough, and hence the profit is not enough. And then the last but no means least is the free shipping option. And this is probably where you do start to put some minimums in place. Otherwise you're going to kind of lose a lot of money and things, really. So include that international shipping, clicking from the valid time and then the expire time when it's going to obviously finish itself. And obviously if I don't click on it, it would be no expiry date, but in this case, let's just put it on to the Saturday. Let's say they have to put £200 with us before they get the free shipping. Now I'd usually put the description there, so it would say that you have to spend £200 to actually get free shipping from us. But again, once more, we've got that option to kind of control the amount of uses. Let's put in 10. And then anybody this weekend who spends a minimum of £200 gets free shipping. And once more, of course, we can go in and choose the specific galleries or leave it open to all, of course. So it might be a commercial client that we could kind of include in that. So that is the basics of getting into and managing a coupon. But I think we should see how the client sees it and uses it. So let's cancel that for a second. And let's go back to our New Year, our Happy New Year one in 2014. And remember, the code is 2014 here. And this will give them 25% off all the products. So let's get into a buying experience with SMUGMUG. So I'm just in a new web browser here. So obviously the client would go into client files. And then this face with the graphics, who they're going to click into, of course. It's a locked gallery, so I need to enter in the client password. I lock all my client files, so they have to add in a password to get in there, just to control who's viewing. And then we're into the session. And the client can actually see all the images, and we're into the buying experience. So if you just click into buy and this photo, and let's say they're buying 2 for the grandparents, that's just in the small 6x4s. They want a 10x8 perhaps for a godparent. And let's go down and let's just kind of click on for a wall image for themselves. So we can see here at the bottom before we press checkout that we can see the amount of items in the cart and the total amount spent. So just click checkout. This bottom image here, you can see that there's a little bit of kind of crop box around it. And this is because it doesn't fit the format perfectly. So this just gives the client chance to go in and kind of crop it in the way that they want. But I will get a final option because I've got a proof delay switched on to go back and correct anything that they might have done in case it doesn't fit for me. So as far as the client's concerned, this is how the shopping cart looks. It's branded Mark Cleghorn. And then when they click on the checkout part, this is where they would fill in their information, of course. I've just done that in advance. Then they're just clicking into the shipping options. They can choose which service that they want, and depending on where they are in the world, of course, it'll look a little bit different. Now they click on the understand that my entire order will be submitted for printing when my photography is ready. This is in case, of course, I've put on the print delay, and I've already said I already switched that on. It just gives me time to go in and final edit the photograph or final checks before I allow it to go off towards the lab and things. Now the payment part is clicking onto here, and this is where they enter in their coupon price. So let's enter in the coupon. It's the 2014 code, and that's going to give us a problem. You can see because it was set to start on the 9th. Now the good news about that is that if we were setting a promotion to start on a specific date, they can't apply for it beforehand. So it's a good way to actually control offers and promotions and so on. Just let me show you how it works. Let's click in another code there, save 25, and click apply. And that takes away the 25% discount, of course, we can see there. So that shows them how much that coupon is worth, of course, saving them £122. That's a lot of money to save, and now it's their kind of balance that is due. And that is how a client will be using a coupon. So as you can see, coupons can really work well for you, whether you use them as a print voucher credit, a discount off, free shipping, or even if it's going to be at cost for friends and family. Coupons are there, of course, to help us sell more. And they give us great tools to go on and sell more of our photography, creating greater profits. So I'm Mark Cleghorn for the Photographer Academy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.